Hello and welcome to the show today. I am very excited that Vickie Owens is going to be giving us some information about the annual enrollment period, the expectations, and also some safety precautions during this pandemic. This COVID-19 has a lot of people running around, not sure what to do, trying to, protect themselves. And so we've got to figure out how we're going to handle ourselves. As a senior, it's very, very important that we stay healthy. And so we want to do everything that we can during a pandemic to stay away from those places and people who are not paying attention, let's put it mildly. So I'm going to introduce you now to Vickie Owens, and she is actually at a client's home. So we're excited to talk to her today. Hi,
Hello,
Vickie.
everyone. Hi, Marion. Hi, everybody. How are you
Hi.
doing? As you can see, I'm basically following procedures with my masking up and protecting myself, and also protecting my clients. We're following the protocols for social distancing. Even though I'm on an appointment, we actually just finished the appointment, and Lionel and Carol were very kind in that I could basically do this mobily, and they're joining me on this call, on this live call. We just finished up their review, and we're following the protocols that we're supposed to follow as through this pandemic that we're all in. Hopefully, we will get out of this. This will not be our forever uh, new normal, but until they have found so to speak, a cure, as they say, a vaccine or something like that, we need to follow the guidelines. But that does not mean that we have to basically put our life on hold. We still need to go and do the things that we need to do as when it comes to taking care of ourselves, taking care of business that needs to be taken care of, and moving forward. We can't delay that. So right now, it is Medicare annual enrollment period, and that all Medicare beneficiaries still need to review their plans and prepare for 2021, and making sure that they have the right plan moving forward. Okay.
So,
So,
Vickie, I have a question about that. So, if you are in a position where you have your annual enrollment period between October 15th and December 7th, does that mean it starts the day that you sign up, or you have to wait until the 1st of January?
no, it starts January 1st. Let me go into details of how it all works, okay? Just a
Okay.
review. I know we talked about this before, but just a review. Annual enrollment, Medicare annual enrollment is a time period for Medicare beneficiaries. If they're already on a Medicare Advantage plan, they're able to make changes to their plan for the new year, okay? It's a time period where they can make changes for the new year. They can look at as many plans as they want to, but it doesn't go into effect until the new year. Once they sign up, the last day to sign up is December 7th. Not sign up, but make changes is December 7th. The annual enrollment period is October 15th through December 7th. Between October 15th and December 7th, Medicare beneficiaries are able to review and look at different Medicare Advantage plans. They can actually sign up for them, but as many as they look at, so to speak. But the last one that they basically have signed up for, applied for, would be by December 7th, is the one that will go in effect January 1.
Okay.
Okay, January 1. It's also a time period for those who are not on a Medicare Advantage plan, who want to be, who would like to um, basically join the Medicare Advantage plan. They can sign up during that period as well. People who are on Medicare supplements and that might want to make the changes to go to a Medicare Advantage plan, this is the time that they would do it as well. Those who have it's another thing is those who are have um, prescription drug plans, the standalone prescription drug plans, this is another time for them. This is also the time for them to make changes. It's during the annual enrollment period. So this is an important time of the year for Medicare beneficiaries, and they should not lock themselves away and not do anything during this period of time just because of the climate that we're in. I'm at home, I'm in the home of Carol and Lionel Williams, and we're social distancing, but we have reviewed the plan. I'm, you know, basically following all the protocols. They are too. I'm gonna have Lionel come over here and join me in a minute, um, and I'm gonna ask him a few questions on the process of what we did today. But all beneficiaries who are on this plan who want to have a review should get a person like myself, a consultant, a Medicare consultant, to basically review their plans. Each Medicare Advantage plan member should have received and should be looking forward to receiving an annual notice of changes of the plan they already have. Okay, that's an important notice because as Lionel and Carol found out, their plan is no longer going to be in effect until 2021.
What?
So,
Well, what happens if they just forget about it? What happens if they just forget it and they
well,
carry on? They're just not covered anymore?
what happens is that if say that they didn't do anything, they said, "Oh, we're not going to get out and we're not going to talk to anybody. We're just going to let it happen." you know, come January 1st, 2021, they will be dropped from the plan because it doesn't exist anymore, and they will be back on original Medicare.
Oh my
Okay,
goodness.
so they will be on original Medicare. And we know original Medicare can be costly unless you have supplements and things like that. So it would be a major, I guess, inconvenience for them
Yeah.
if that were to happen. But
Yes.
they're smart people. They're not like just, rolling up the sidewalks and staying at home. They contacted me, and I'm here to make sure that they are moving in the right direction and getting another plan to replace the one they're on. So,
Does that happen often where it just the plan they chose just disappears the next year?
well, looking at them, they're going, yes.
The last 2 years it did.
The last 2 years it happened. It just so happened it did. Well, it didn't. Come on, Lionel.
It didn't go away.
It didn't go away. It just changed. And that happens. Plans will change. So that's why this time of year is important for Medicare beneficiaries to review their plans. Look for that notification that comes in the mail to them, telling them what the changes are going to be. And the changes can be as drastic as the plan not being there, or it could just be some small, tweaks to the plans. But it's important that everybody basically reviews their plan during this time. Don't look at this time period as not to do anything. Even if you don't change your plan, you want to review your plan. The most important part of reviewing your plans is your medication formulary, because if that if there's a major change there, your cost of your medical costs, your prescription costs could be very high if you don't look at it and make sure that you're in the right prescription drug plan or the right Medicare Advantage plan. Okay, so but one of the other things I wanted to talk about, besides just making sure you get out and you know make sure you do this as far as the review, is still maintain I guess, a quality of life during this period of time. Get out and do things. Don't lock yourself in. Um, do things. If it's nothing else but taking a walk around the block, making a phone call to someone, you know, and a lot of people don't like social media. However, social media is a great, I guess, way to kind of stay connected with different activities you might like to do. Whether it could be fandom or it could be, audio books. It could be anything. Find an interest that you like and get yourself involved in that. Okay, so that's just a little tidbit that I have on trying to stay as normal as you possibly can during this period of time. Okay. Now I'm going to turn, if it's okay, I'm going to turn the camera to my client here, Lionel. Say hello.
Hi, Lionel.
Hello, everyone.
And we're just going to ask him a few questions on how his business, in other words, how are you existing during this pandemic? As far as how you and Carol taking care, as far as during this pandemic. You seem to be in good spirits.
I am. It's a pandemic out there. I'm convinced of that.
Turn the camera just a little more, Vickie.
Okay.
There you go.
Well, I'm convinced there is a pandemic out there. And I'm going to do my best not to be a part of it.
Thank you. Me too.
But you do have to still try to be normal. But you can't be the old normal. I like to visit my relatives. I still visit them. I just don't let them know that I'm sitting in their driveway until I drive off. And I said, yeah, I was just with you for 15 minutes, but, so you guys go and come. But, and I'm serious about that. I did it just yesterday. I mean, so I make my contacts on the phone, social media. I even speak to classmates that I haven't spoken to in 35, 40 years.
Okay.
I ran into them on social media and, pick up on a conversation.
There you go.
So
there's
you
one for social media.
Yeah, you still have to exist. And like I said, I take it at his word and do my best. And there's always something to do around the house, so I don't get bored.
So Lionel, answer a couple questions for me if you don't mind. How has it been working with Vickie? Vickie Owens to me is a solutions provider for a lot of different elder care and seniors. How has it been for you?
What I like about it, and I think I made a comment to Vickie probably last year at some point, this insurance, it changes daily. And you at home, just a normal person is not going to keep up with it. So you have to use her as a resource. She's dealing with it every day on a daily basis. She knows the ins and outs about it, and you get better every year, every month. So I like to use it just like a book on the shelf. You need to know something, go get it. Call Vickie. And just make your life a lot easier. But you still have to kind of stay in touch a little bit. When I get a communication from the insurance company and they say your plan is going away, I'm waiting on this open enrollment period, so I can call Vickie. And I do this every year. I'm not going to be in December calling Vickie.
Yes, Lionel is not basically following some of my clients. They wait until the last minute.
Yes. Well, I suggest that everyone take these phone numbers down and put them on your refrigerator so that when you get that message from your insurance company that says it's going away, you can give her a call. If you're listening to this on a podcast, let me tell you what the phone numbers are. So her main company phone number is 281-849-8373, and her mobile is 713-444-3269. And Vickie is very friendly, as Lionel just told us. She's easy to work with. She'll answer the phone and your questions and help you out.
I have a question for Lionel before he departs the screen, I suppose. Exactly, how did, as far as me coming over here, and you were all we're using our protective gear. Did you have any hesitation about going through this process? Did you prep, prior to me coming here or anything like that? Because I come to you guys every year, ever since you guys been clients. And, this is the first time we've had to go through this.
Right.
But, We've social distance. We basically, used our protective gear, and we've gotten through the process fairly, easy, don't you think?
Yes, definitely. It's been no problem. Well, I knew for sure that you have your COVID procedures that you're going to follow.
Yes.
Because you're in and out. I mean, you're dealing with the public, so I know the procedures are there for your sake and for the clients that you're going to see. So I felt comfortable in that regard. And even myself and my wife, we've had a couple of relatives to come by. We may have stayed in the garage. We had masks on. So I knew that I was going to have to participate in it also, just to feel a little better about it. But who knows?
So it was a fairly easy. I mean, we didn't really change anything as far as how we went about going through the review and everything. We just, the biggest thing was just that we follow protocol. We have our mask on, and we basically are social distancing. We're kind of keeping that distance. But we're all pretty healthy here. But you still have to provide follow the protocol. And
Absolutely. Yes. Now, so you mentioned, Lionel, you mentioned that you could call Vickie. Is there any other way that you would like to talk to her about your Medicare and your insurance benefits with her, like Zoom or anything like that?
He's not a Zoom person.
I've got a couple of Zoom deals, but
You'd rather see her in person.
at times I think you could do it, accomplish it on Zoom,
Mm-hmm.
and that way she can stay on the other side of town and not drive across here. But I mean, at times your solutions are just that simple enough that you can do it.
Well, I know she's been looking forward to seeing you. We've been talking about you, so.
Oh, really?
You and your wife.
Yes, yes. Well, Carol is basically camera shy. She's still here, but she's camera shy.
Hi, Carol.
Hi. I just want to say that Vickie is a very personable person. And in fact, we've referred her to 3 or 4 friends and relatives that she's also making visits with during this time.
Yes, I think I have all your family as far as my clients. So, but I'm going to turn the camera back on me if that's okay, Lionel. Okay.
Right.
Bye, Lionel. Bye, Carol.
Hi.
So we're mobile and we're on the go here, so we're improvising with this whole thing. But
That's
I just
good.
I just really wanted to get back to my viewers and my clients and let them know that I do it in person, one-on-one, face-to-face, as well as virtual. I do Zoom. I did a Zoom appointment yesterday. So it really depends on what your comfort level is. But my priority is to make sure that you get your review done and you're comfortable in whatever setting that you're going to be in to get it done. But it's very important to get it done. So the annual enrollment period is October 15th, which is Thursday. It goes through December 7th. You definitely want to get your plans reviewed. You don't want to wait to the last minute. You want to get it out of the way as early as possible. Many of the insurance carriers are making a lot of changes to their plans or to what they're offering. Some plans are going away, as the Williams found out. New plans are being implemented. We have new insurance carriers that are coming into our service area. So you use this time wisely in reviewing plans, and the other thing is to, Carol, can I see this?
Yes.
Every beneficiary gets this little book. Okay, Medicare and You. Let's make sure I get the camera. Can you see it? Okay, Medicare and You. Use this book to review in the back. In the back of this book, there are a listing of all the plans that are offered in your service area, your zip code. And so you can basically use that book as far as a prep, a guideline to see what plans are out there, what the new plans are, what the old plans are, what the changes are going to be. But as I'm here and available for anyone, whether you're my client or not, to come and visit you virtually or face to face to review your options. Because this is a very important time to get that done. Okay. Let's see. Anything else that we need to cover? What you think? All right, Lionel looks like he has something to say. Oh, okay. But yes, this is a very important time of the year. It's starting on Thursday, and you want to make sure you get going and reviewing. You should receive your annual notice of change, a letter. If you're already a Medicare Advantage member, that you should have received it sometime beginning of October through October 15th. And that's an important letter to let you know what changes are happening for 2021. Okay.
It's interesting that it's happening right as we start to try to get people to go out and vote.
That is true.
There's a lot going on here.
That's true. This is just a copy of a copy of Carol's annual notice of change. This is what it will look like when it comes in. It's there with Aetna, so all carriers have will send out the same notice. Okay, so this is just a copy of hers, or this is her copy, I should say. Thank you, Carol. But let's see, and like I said, voting. I know everything is at this time of year when it's a voting year. I think beneficiaries are accustomed to this time of year as far as voting is concerned, and still being able to take care of business. Because when it comes down to it, you've got to take care of business.
Yes. Now I know that we have a annual enrollment period, October 15th through December 7th. And then once they figure everything out and they have to sign something, I'm assuming, and it takes effect January 1st. But what if they want to see you, say, tomorrow instead of the 15th? Can they still take care of their annual enrollment, or do they have to wait until the 15th to call you?
Okay, so I'm here visiting with Carol and Lionel. So the pre-enrollment is October 1st through October 14th. During this period of time, it's the time to review and look at plans, okay? And look at your changes. But if you are going to make changes, you can't make them until October 15th. But I can come out, we can basically review the changes, see what plan's going to be best for you, and just basically review. I will leave a application for you, and you basically can mail it in to the insurance carrier that you selected for the plan. But it cannot be received until October 15th.
Got it.
If someone were to send it in before then, they would basically it wouldn't happen. They would it would just go in a circular file, as they say. And nothing would happen. So you have to wait until October 15th to actually enroll. And you can't enroll electronically until October 15th because none of that basically opens up it either. So you have to wait until October 15th for it to actually happen.
But it's nice that they can talk to you about it ahead of time. They don't have to wait till the 15th.
Right.
That's good. So take the phone number down right now, put it on your refrigerator, put it in your contacts. If you're using Outlook, put it in your contacts, because if you really need to talk to Vickie, then you're going to go around searching for her number. So I encourage you to do it right now while you're thinking about it. Write it down. Put it on your refrigerator. That's my go-to place. Can you tell?
Yes.
If I really want to remember somebody's phone number, like the pizza guy, I have to put it on. I have to put it on my refrigerator. So, yes.
I am also located at. Depends on where you live, but I am also a consultant during this period of time for Walgreens and Walmart. So I'm actually in the Walmart store and the Walgreens store it might be a local area for you, so,
And
but
how would they find out where you're going to be?
well, I will tell you right now.
Well, okay then. Yay.
Okay. I am at the Walmart, the neighborhood Walmart on Hillcroft. And I'm going to be in the Galveston area at two of the Walgreens stores there. So I don't unfortunately have the addresses in front of me, but the neighborhood Walmart on Hillcroft and the Walgreens uh, pharmacies in Galveston. So I'll be in the Galveston area on Fridays, and then at the Walmart on Monday through Thursday.
What time Monday through Thursday?
Well, it kind of varies.
Oh,
So,
okay.
But my schedule is always going to be listed. It's going to be posted at the pharmacy as well as on my table or booth there at the store. This week, I'm there Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday from 11 to 2. Next week, I'm there Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday from 11 till 3.
Guess what,
Well,
Vickie?
what?
I just happen to have that address.
There you go.
It's 9700 Hillcroft Street, Houston, Texas.
Thank you, Marion. Very
You're
good. Very
welcome.
good. But there, I'm going to be there pretty much majority of the time. I'll be there through December the 7th. From 11 to 3 will be my hours. It just really depends on the day, days of the week. But, I will be at that Walmart at least 3 days of the week. Um, the only time I won't be in the store is when Walmart actually has what they call a blackout time, and that's the Friday after Thanksgiving through the holidays and things like that. You know, but if you would like to look me up there, you can. If you live in that area, you can always drop by.
That's
Okay.
wonderful. Yeah, that's wonderful. That's a very convenient, right off of the Braeswoods, the boulevards there.
Yeah, the
So,
bracelet, right,
yeah,
right.
a lot of people think when they think of Walmart, they think of a Walmart, but this is a neighborhood market, which like is just a small grocery store.
Right. It's just a
And
little small grocery store. It
are
makes
you
it,
inside or outside?
I'm inside, and I'm actually not that far from the pharmacy. I'm
Okay,
probably, I don't know, about 4, 5 feet away from the pharmacy.
okay.
So the two Walgreens that I'm in the Galveston area, for those who are in Galveston area, the one Walgreens is the one that's actually right there on the shore, or the right there on the boulevard, where you hit the beach. So that's going to be nice.
Oh, that will be nice. My goodness, I might have to come visit you there.
Yeah. So, but I will be inside, inside the store. It's basically set up to answer questions and review your plans. It's a time period that you can come and review plans with me as well. You can always call me if you do live in either one of those areas. You can always call me and make an appointment to meet me at the Walmart or the Walgreens as well.
That's a good
So
idea. You can get
yeah,
your shopping done and get your review your programs all at the
yes,
same
yeah,
time.
yeah, at the same time. Well, I was there yesterday, and that's exactly what she didn't set up an appointment, but we actually were able to review her plans right there on the spot because she had a lot of questions. And like I said, I'll be there to answer questions, review plans, whatever the needs are. I'll be there. The pharmacist actually will actually uses me during this period of time to help her customers, their customers, in discussing their plans and their medication as well.
That's wonderful, really. Well, don't forget to write this phone number down. The main number is 281-849-8373, and the mobile number is 713-444-3269.
269.
Do not lose those phone numbers. Any last words, Vickie, before we head out for today?
Uh, just basically try to stay as normal as you possibly can in this during this period of time. You know, take care of your business. You know, take care of what needs to be taken care of. See your family. Get out and visit people, family members. Just get out. I know sometimes it's so hot in Houston, we don't like to go outside, but still get some fresh air. Do the things that are going to keep you mentally sound, spiritually, and physically, healthy. Um,
Very good.
and yes, and wear your mask.
Yes,
Do the
please
things they're
do.
telling you to do as far as
And
the
get out and
coronavirus.
vote.
Yes, and go out and vote. And go out and vote. Very good.
Well,
Very
it
good.
has been a pleasure being with you today, Vickie. And thank you, Carol and Lionel. We really appreciated meeting you. And we
You
look
bet.
forward to seeing you again.
All right.
Have a
Bye-bye,
good day, everyone. And we'll be
Bye.
back again next week. Bye
We'll
for
be back
now.
again next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.